I'm Dave Hinton, and this is The Straight Goods. Everything every guy needs to know about health, fitness, and feeling good. Coming up on today's show.
I learned 5 exercises to help you work up a sweat in the bedroom.
Get ready. It's time to deliver The Straight Goods. We all know that sex is great exercise, but can exercise lead to great sex? What's the link between the shape you're in and the shape of your sex life?
Hey, as a guy, it can be hard to keep your mind off of sex. But when the time actually comes, how do you know if you've got the right moves?
But I always tell guys the same thing. Michael Jordan was the best player in the NBA, but he was still the first one at practice. He didn't need to be better, he wanted to be better.
Enter Andy Troy, trainer, fitness expert, and the creator of The Bedroom Workout for Men, a DVD guide to better sex through exercise. Andy grew up on the mean streets of Brooklyn. Hey, for 50, he's still looking pretty good. I headed to New York to find out some of his secrets.
How did you come up with the bedroom workout for men?
Well, one of my certifications is as a certified strength and conditioning specialist, where the focus is on improving athletic performance. So I decided to come up with an exercise routine for every man's favorite sport. And the great thing about sex is there is no off-season.
The workout covers flexibility, strength, and cardio training, but it builds more than just muscle.
There's a much better chance that I will be ready to be sexual with you if you exude confidence. It's the message that we feel about how we are inside that is going to determine whether or not we have sexual potential.
And what is that message we should be saying to ourselves over and over as we head into the bedroom?
I am hot. I have something to offer. What is about to happen is going to be fabulous.
And Andy's got 5 key exercises to bring out the fabulous in you.
Down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, hold, 2, 3, 4, down, 2. You realize your sexual performance just lasted about 3 minutes and you're out of breath.
How does this actually help?
Well, this would enable you to raise your body off of a woman for an extended period of time and maintain that position.
This push-up targets your chest, biceps, and triceps, but trains the muscles to keep you in the upright position. With a spotter, you can work the same muscles in a modified bench press.
This is going to enable you to extend your arms fully, lift your body weight off the woman, to give her a break, and to also increase the potential for movement at the hip.
Greater isometric stability in your upper body frees up your lower body for more motion. Speaking of which,
Andy, what's with the fast reps? Before you got me going really slow, now I'm doing 1 a second. How come?
Well, before we were working for stability. Sex requires rapid hip and knee extension. Now, we could have you doing 3 or 4 reps, but when you're with someone, hopefully you're going to move more times than that. So we're conditioning your body for the way it's actually going to work.
the quick movements also add some cardio training, important for a good performance.
Is that the face you usually make in bed?
If you can't walk up a flight of stairs, you're not going to make it through 3 hours of vigorous lovemaking. Being in good physical shape allows us to be randy, to be enthusiastic, to get sweaty and stay that way for a long period of time.
But there are even more vital connections between a healthy heart and a happy sex life.
Sex matters, but also the underlying disease matters.
Dr. Rosemary Basson led an in-depth medical review that found a strong connection between sexual problems and general health.
Well, if the problems are to do with erection, the most likely thing, if it's an underlying disease, is the vessel disease, which itself might be associated with something like diabetes or high blood pressure.
Her study found difficulties in our sex lives can tell us a lot about our overall health. Consistent problems could be an early warning sign of much bigger issues.
At what age do guys have to be concerned about this type of problem?
I think any age.
A trainer can help guys get in shape, but he's not a doctor.
And it is their right to get that kind of attention. So to say, hey, doc, you didn't ask me about my sexual health, and I've got a problem.
But sometimes the problem might be that you're a little too stiff.
Well, the majority of problems that I've heard of guys injuring themselves during sex are lower back problem. Put your hands behind your knees. As you exhale, raise your knees to your chest. Maintain this position for 20 to 30 seconds, and this will effectively pull apart these muscles in your lower back and create some additional flexibility.
Then there are the muscles supporting your spine, the core.
Maintain this position for approximately 10 seconds.
I'm sorry, I failed to see the connection between this and the bedroom.
Well, we're expanding your field of expertise.
So the woman might be on top in this situation.
Ultimately, being in better shape makes you more interesting and more interested in sex.
And of course, if you're more interested, it's more likely that body will be more aroused, and in other words, erections will be firmer.
But you can take it too far.
In fact, really excessive exercise, testosterone levels will actually go down. And the treatment really is to just back off the exercise a little bit.
That's my cue to quit.
Andy, I've done the reps. I think I'm finally ready for the big game.
Well, I think you might need a little more practice.
Practice. It's good for me. Was it good for you?
I had a good time.
For this week, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time when we give you more tips and techniques to help you be your best. Right here on The Straight Goods.